Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. You weren't supposed to see that because this is supposed to be a surprise. If you ever wanted just something cheap to play some games on, you know, if you're going on a road trip, going to go to school, you want to skip class, I don't know, anything like that, you know, you want some cheap alternative instead of playing a phone game on your phone because you don't want to kill your battery, or because, you know, you forgot your charge and that. You know, you want to play older retro type of games but not hook it up to TV, you just want it in your hands, the convenience. I got the solution for you, or do I? And also, I thought for this video, this is kind of fitting because I'm a little bit tired. I don't know if you guys noticed, I haven't really done a video in a couple weeks. It's been busy, sick kids, stuff like that, so it's been tough. And it's a bit late right now, so I'm a little bit tired, so I needed something. I was going to get coffee, but kind of drank too much coffee today, so I just didn't feel like drinking. Anyways, I'm talking too much. But how cool is it that this is green and this is green? It's kind of like matching, so you know, you buy the dual together. Nice, huh? You got the perfect combo if you're overtired plus you want to play games. You know, it's all about matching, guys. It's all about matching. You know, energy drinks are not good for you though. So try not to drink too much. They say every energy drink you drink, take 5 minutes of your life away. So, are you that tired? I am. I'm that tired. So if you look online, there's a place called myarcade.com or something like that. If you look up Pixels Retro Gaming Handheld, they have like nicer ones, you know, $35, $40, $50. But they have nicer looking ones, like, you know, nice black and white. But this one, when you turn it on, it actually says Pixels on it as well, which is really weird. So it's like knockoff of a knockoff, I don't know. But in the back it says DreamHacks, but if I looked up the model number, I couldn't find anything on this one. However, the gameplay experience on it is actually pretty good. Even the screen brightness and stuff like that, it was actually good on this phone. This handheld. So this thing, I'm going to put a link below. The one I'm going to put the link to is because I couldn't find this exact model, but the one I put is the same thing. The only difference is these buttons are at the top, and this border isn't really there. It's just the same color, like it is there, but it's the same color as, you know, it's a blue one. I think they have a couple different colors, but honestly, it has 250 games. Although this one I'm gonna post has 300. There's some good games, obviously. Like it's supposed to be kind of like NES, but the thing is, with this one, there's some good ones like Galaxian, Mario, Super Mario is just one, Contra. I'm trying to think of the other ones I like to play. Pac-Man. There's a few other ones that are good. Then there's a bunch of like weird ones, like there's Angry Birds, Minions, which isn't very enjoyable playing because Angry Birds is much funner on the phone, obviously, than on here, and the graphics are better on the phone, so it doesn't make sense. But if you actually play the actual games that are like retro games, like Double Dragon stuff, there's actually a whole lot of fun, and you literally can sit there and play, and it's just cool. It turns on, everything's really quick, so it is a cool little thing to have. And this one unfortunately doesn't have chargeable batteries. I'm gonna put links to two, because one of them is the same thing, but it's the upgraded model. It looks a little bit cooler, and also has, it can accept AAA, but also does charging and charging. This one here, what they did is left the two holes blank. So this is where the light goes, this is where the charging goes. They just left it blank. They left the blank holes right in there. So maybe we take it apart and see what it looks like inside. And it has two rear speakers, which is pretty cool. So it does get pretty loud actually, and you can also put it mute. So it has just like a button you click on. You click it, so it's got 4 options. But it does get pretty loud and also goes mute, so it's got both. And then here, your D-pad, and then right here, it's just got the same layout of kind of like a PlayStation. So some games you use, some of them do nothing, sometimes they do the same thing, like just say this is a hit and that's all it was in the game, like one button. These would all do the same thing, you know what I mean? And then what they did is in Double Dragon or something like that, it's kind of like what they did with the Cool Baby, where it's like regular, like these two, and then these ones would be like turbo, which kind of helps a little bit, but not really. Like I don't really notice the difference. I kind of wish they would have just left it with 2 buttons, you know, A and B. Would have been nicer, but overall playing it and everything like that is nice. The screen is 2.5-inch color. It's really clear. I'll show you soon. And then also it takes, like I said, AAA batteries, which lasts actually a long time. I left it on for 2 days to see, and it worked. It stayed on for 2 days. I wasn't playing, but I just left it like in like just like that, like kind of like demo mode. And yeah, it stayed on. So the batteries last, so I think you get a good 3-4 hours at least of playtime, actually more. Because even if it's on and running, you know what, you'll get like 8 hours of play on 3 AAA batteries. And these are cheap batteries. I'm talking about like, this was a pack of 12 for $1.25. So it's cool. It's too bad it doesn't have charging, unfortunately, because it'd be cool to have both options. But it is really cool. Cheap. The quality build is very, very cheap. You can tell it's really, really cheaply made. But oh yeah, I didn't even tell you the price. This is only like $11, $12, not including shipping, which is like another $4 or $5, and then tax. So I think like $20 you can get it shipped to your door. Then the upgraded model is like about 15, so maybe 25. I'm just assuming here, and which would be worth it. So I'm saying like under $30, you get a bunch of retro games, which is really cool to play on. Like if you play with the Cool Baby, or you know, NES, anything like that, like cool, like all these. There's so many unlimited quantities of stuff out there, but it's cool. This is the one I actually found this in the store, and then I looked it up online. So I paid a little bit more. I paid $30, which is actually what I could have gotten the better one for, but it was already there. I didn't have to wait. That's the only difference, right? You don't have to wait and order online. Here, I'll show you up close what it looks like so you can get a better idea. So this is the buttons here. There's reset. So when you go to turn on, which is up here, you have Chinese and English. So this is start pause, and this is the volume control here, so you can make and then you can just reset it, and it reboots right away, which is really cool how quick it is. So in the menu here, you have it shows you like the first few games, like Super Mario, Galaga, Road Runner, F1 Race, Contra. But then if you go to more games, it shows 246 in one, which is actually the total on this one, because these games are also in there too. So it's actually just 246 games. Here, I'll show you, like Angry Birds is literally just Angry Birds. But yeah, this game, like you see, it's not bad. You can't change the brightness, that's the only thing. So what you see is what you get. So it's for the most part, it's good if you're outdoors and stuff, you can still see. The only thing is if you're in the dark or something like that, you can't really do much. I am professional. You can see here, this is where they left the empty hole for the charging port. They just had a sticker covering it with the logo, and then this is the light where it shows. The back you got the 2 high quality speakers, and then AAA batteries, and the empty hole where the chargeable battery actually would come. Whoa, that just shot out of there nicely. So it just sits in there, and then if you get tired of those or it dies, you can just put this in instead. So it's kind of cool in the upgraded model that you can do that. I wish you could in this one. Alright, so I'm going to take it apart and see what is inside of this. Guys, don't do this if you're not a paid professional. I'm not a paid professional. something is keeping it in place down here. Alright, you guys ready? So that was not very interesting. Alright guys, I gotta correct one thing. He only has one speaker. They just made it look like it has dual speakers. And when you put your ears to it, it sounds like it is, but that's just my bad hearing because it's just one speaker. If I break this, you guys have to send me another one. Okay, Pixels? And the little window so you can see through. Cool, huh? So that's it. It's just one main board with everything on there, the screen itself, and it's not very interesting, but that is it. I will try to put this assemblage back together without breaking it. There's a screw hole here, but they didn't put any screw in there. Would be good to put like some tape or something because this thing pops off, and then when it pops off, the battery gets loose, and then your this will either be making like weird colors on the screen, or will be shutting off on you, and you'll think it's messed up. That's all it is. That's happened to me. Seems to be working. Still good. Hey, I think you're too close. Can you back up just a little bit, just a smidge? It's a cool little thing. I think for the price, it's actually pretty good. I kind of wish they would put less games in better quality. Kind of like, you know, like the NES Classic versus the Cool Baby. The NES Classic only has 30 games, but that's the actual game. Cool Baby is the same thing, but don't forget it's pirated. So sometimes you'll have a glitch, or it won't look as right in one spot, or sometimes it'll act weird on you. So it's fun, and you get like that nostalgic feeling, and it's kind of enjoyable. But at the same time, it's not the same as. So that's where it comes in, like where I'd rather they didn't put 600 games. I don't care to play 600 games, but there's a few that I liked, and I want them to be proper, you know. But overall, like I said, under 20 bucks, under $30, you get a cool little item, and I think it's pretty good. You can see the inside is not the best quality or anything like that. But yeah, so this one's got one speaker, so I'm glad I opened it because I kept thinking it was two. If you go to our other channel, Nudie Branch Gaming, on YouTube, I feel like a more thorough review. And on that one, I thought it was also two speakers, so now I know it's not. So Nudie Branch Gaming, we do more gaming related things. Retro Handheld, 250 games for $12 US dollars. I'll post everything in the link below, and I hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you in the next one.